Hey guys, welcome back to another video. For this week, I'm just going to be going over how to make a perfect Pokemon team. And this isn't going to be the perfect Pokemon team, but just a good one. So this is going to be for Pokemon Shield or Sword, that's what I'm basing it off of at least. And I just kind of found out how to do this yesterday, and so I kind of wanted just to tell you some of the strategies that I'm going to be using. And I want you guys to let me know how it works down below for you guys. So, if you have online play, you can compete in ranked matches, you can complete in online battles, you can play with your friends online, no matter where they are. It's super fun. I suggest getting Nintendo Online. This is not sponsored, I just like them. So, anyways, you have to make a good team to come up with those, because some people on there have really good strategies, and, it's really hard to develop a strategy on my own, for me at least. For some people, it might be easy. So, I found a couple websites that help me out. And one of them is actually Pikalytics, so I'm just going to show you. Alright, so this is my computer. So Pikalytics, you can see from up here in the corner. And so you can look up a Pokemon. So here I have Grimmsnarl, and it has its base stats, its monthly usage percent, and monthly rank. All in this first part. And this is this is to help you find out how to set up a team. So say I wanted to set up a team solely around Grimmsnarl, and I don't know if we could use Grimmsnarl VMAXs in certain tournaments, but say you wanted to, you could, and I think you can change the series up here if you wanted to just like online battles. But yeah, so then you can come down here and you can see what moves people are using on this Pokemon, what the most popular moves are, what you can try and do to get the best moveset on this Pokemon. And then, this is the best part, you can see teammates. You can see which teammates you should use, that most people would like to use with this person. I find Incineroar is one of the mostly used Pokemon, according to this website, which is kind of interesting to me, followed by Zacian, because Zacian's really popular right now, especially with the shiny one just coming out. So that's just one of the many great websites. And what's cool about that one is you can actually build your team based off of those stats. And you can say, okay, I want to Wash Rotom. Wash Rotom goes good with Sableye. Sableye goes good with Rillaboom. So there's 3 of your 6 Pokemon that you already have, that you've already found out what Pokemon you need to use. And so that's easy. And then you can go through, see where, what moves you need to learn. And then you can see where to get them. Just look them up. And I'm pretty sure on here, you can check what items and abilities most people use on them. You can check your EV spreads. So it's a great website for testing teams, building teams. There's another website that I'm actually not going to show you, but it's called Team Builder. And the reason this one's so good is you can build your team based off of Pikalytics. And then you can actually battle with that team in like random scenarios, just to test it without having to go into the full-on battle in the game. And it depends on if your tournament can use legendaries or not, because a lot of these are based on legendaries. So one of the teams that I'm trying to run right now is like a Ice Clarex, I think it's a Wash Rotom, Rillaboom. Anyways, it's just like a bunch of Pokemon combined into one. And so the hard part about this is I have to go get BP from the Battle Tower. And I have to go get lots of money because I spent it all, of course. So that means I have to use Alolan Payday or some other Alolan. I have to use Gigantamax Meowth's Payday, and it doesn't have great defense. And anyways, it's a whole process that takes some time. So I just wanted to give you this so you guys could help prepare yourself. Another thing that's cool about this website, or about Team Builder, is when you're using Team Builder, you can select certain types of a Pokemon. So you can select if it's a shiny Pokemon, and that will change its look and some of the stats. And overall, they're both really good websites. Another thing that I'm trying to learn now that is super important when we're going into tournaments is to learn type advantages and weaknesses. And the reason that this is important is on your screen, it may not show that a move is super effective against something when it actually is. And I've actually experienced that myself. And you can know what Pokemon you can't bring into a battle or they'll die. This is also super helpful if you're gonna ever try a Pokemon Nuzlocke, which I suck at personally. So it's overall just like, my personal favorite is Pikalytics. I like Pikalytics because it's super helpful, and I learned how to do it Team Fast. There's also a couple other videos on this by other creators that I've watched that kind of help go into further on how to do this. And another thing that I would put into consideration is the IVs of a Pokemon. And if you don't know how to get the IV checker, you have to beat Leon in the battle tower at the end of the game. And then what that will do is that will let you check your stats for your Pokemon. So it'll say best, no good, and that'll tell you how that Pokemon's defense is, special defense, and it can be really a huge advantage or disadvantage if you have a bestie. But you can also use that to advantage. Say you want to run a Trick Room, and Trick Room, which I've seen a lot of people run Trick Room recently, and essentially what Trick Room is it reverses the speed. So if your speed is lower than your opponent's, then you're gonna go first. And that's a pretty basic explanation, but that's one thing that a lot of people check the IVs for. And this is all pretty basic knowledge, but if you're like, hey, I wanna base this, if you're like, hey, I wanna base this team around, let's say, Incineroar, then you have several options to do it just off of this one website. And this is just a beginner thing to get you started on how to build team strategies. So that is pretty much all I'm going to cover for this week's video. I know this is like super short, but I have been super busy this week. But I want you guys to know that I have some big videos coming in the future, and I'm so excited to get them ready. And I've been upgrading my equipment and everything, so I'm excited. So I will see you guys next Friday. Thank you guys so much for watching. Also, in every single one of my videos descriptions, you can go find Triple A's link in the description. Her videos are great. She posts shorts. Make sure you go check them out. Make sure you check out the videos that are coming on screen right now. One of them will be a Pokemon playlist based off of some of my other videos. And this one's going to be my best video for you based off of my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next Friday. Bye, guys.